Never close that off. Oh, that's so sad, bot. Bot! The bot is a butt! The bot is a butt! It's such a big... Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. And here we have some guests. First of all, my co-host, John, aka Book Nerds, with Comet's booty in your face.
Right here, Comet's
Right
booty
here.
and a miniature Comet's booty right here. This is a little Comet. Thanks for inviting me. Happy to be here.
Always good to have you, sir. And then, of course, we have the lovely Emily Vincent, who is the designer of Knitting Circle. Welcome in, Emily.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I'm so excited for this game. When Flatout put the picture, I'm like, oh, we need it. I need it in my life and in my collection. Let's say hi to some people in the chat real quick. We have Cosmic Beat first in chat. Phantom Meeple is lurking while working. I'm guessing Ben Osteen's doing the same. And then hello Time Roller. Welcome in everyone. Welcome all the friendos. If y'all have any questions for Emily, please go ahead and pop them into the chat and we will go ahead and see if we can get those answers. Yeah, so let's start with my basic questions. How did you get into modern board games?
So I grew up playing, classic board games in the after school program, a lot of Guess Who and Monopoly that apparently we didn't really know the rules. But like many of us, I got introduced to Settlers of Catan in sort of the early 2000s. And since then I've just sort of been playing as much as I can. I got into D&D after that, right? So I wasn't a childhood or high school D&D player, but did a bunch of D&D in my 20s and 30s. And I have just sort of fell in love with it all over again in the early 2000s, starting with Settlers and just, taking that journey.
That's awesome. Cosmic Beat says, was this game always meant to be a Calico related game, or did Calico idea come in later?
This game was not related to Calico. It was a knitting game. So I came up with it trying to design a cozy game, and I was playtesting it at Unpub in Baltimore a year and a half ago, and some folks there played it and really liked it, and word sort of got back to Flatout that this might be a game that they were interested in, and when they called me to chat about it, they were like, but would you be interested in making it part of the Calico universe? And I was like, yes, I would be very interested in that. And they're like, but could it have cats? I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I will find a way to put cats in this game, 100%. So it was lucky circumstance, happy accident, I don't know, kismet, that we connected and that this could become a part of the Calicoverse.
That's so awesome. That's awesome. I mean, as everyone knows, John has Haley and Comet, his two kitties. You also have two kitties, is that correct?
I do. My kitties are Autumn, who is a little calico cat, and she's my old cat. She's 18 now. And then Knox, who is a tuxedo cat, who used to be feral. So she's got her little clipped ear, and she's still trying to figure out this whole deal with people and living with them, even though we've had her for 5 or 6 years now. But there are still moments where she's like, I don't know if I trust you. You're sus, right? So.
Yes. Kima says it's Cattober. It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Cosmic Beast, are they featured in the game? Well, you'll see. You'll get to see. You'll get to see at least one of them, the Calico, right? Because
yeah. My cats are thanked in the rulebook. But we've got some other cats here in the game, including we've officially set the canon on what that orange cat on the cover of Calico's name is.
What's the name?
Yeah. Its name is Calico. It's Calico the orange cat.
Calico the orange cat. Nice. All right.
Yes.
So does that mean the Calico cat on the cover of Calico is also Calico the orange cat?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. It's official.
It's official. Orange cat energy, definitely. Yeah, power move. Yeah, John, I think that you need to start a petition to get Haley and Comet into some
I think
of
so.
the
Yeah,
games,
I think so.
right?
I've been bugging Tate Wu for like the last 6 months to put Comet and Haley in the next game, and I think I'm wearing him down. So I
Yeah.
think he's gonna do that.
I hope so. That's so true. That would be a good two cats to put in this game. Um, Ben says orange cats have the most random names, so that checks out.
Yeah, we had an orange cat who passed away a few years ago, but his name was Cubby. I don't know where that name came from, but he was very adorable.
That is cute. So what? Okay, for this game, did you start mechanism first or theme first in designing?
I pretty much always start with theme. So this actually came to me as almost like an academic exercise where I said I want to make a cozy game. What do I know about that's cozy? And I have knit. And the piece that sort of clicked for me is that in knitting there's two primary stitches, knit and purl, and they are just the exact opposite of each other, right? So if you knit and then you flip it over, it's purl on the back. And I was like, well, tiles have two sides, and knitting patterns are always like knit two, purl one, And I was like, there's something interesting in that pattern. So starting from the theme of it's cozy, it's knitting, we've got these stitches that sort of brought me to the tiles, and that sort of led me to the rest of the game mechanics.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I knit. My grandma taught me to knit, and I recently got they were cleaning out her stuff after she passed, and I recently got some of her knitting needles. But how long have you been knitting, Emily?
On for probably the last 20 years. So I make a scarf and then don't knit for a long time. And then I made a pair of mittens that were too big, like they were too long in the fingers, and then I didn't knit for a while. And then I made another scarf. So I'm not a prolific knitter. I'm more of a prolific picker up of hobbies.
I'm the exact same way. Oh my gosh, I'm the exact same way. I did like a bunch of hats for a while, and then I did scale like mittens, but they had scales on them. If people have seen that one, I also have a whole bunch of hobbies too, and it's terrible. Board Game Geese says classic prolifer picker upper of crafts. That's true. That's true. I'm the same way. I'm the exact same way. So, John, how long have you been knitting?
It's been a while, actually. I knitted in college.
Just like you were in a band in college?
Well, I was in a band in high school, and then I gave that up to become a professional knitter. But in college, I was stressed out during finals, like everyone is. So Lorena suggested that I knit something, and it worked. And I was knitting while I was like trying to relax and stuff. So I knitted a couple of scarves, but I haven't done anything since. So I need to go back to it. But like you, I have too many hobbies. It's like all hobbies all the time. I pick something, I go into something, I get all into it, I learn all about it, and then another hobby comes up, and then I'm more hobby than man at this point.
I feel you. Yeah. So Ben Osteen in the chat, I know, also is a knitter. Kima, do you knit? Like Ashwin, do you knit? Let us know if you also knit in the chat or have kitties at home. Kima says, Emily, have you played Arch Ravels before? I was wondering if it inspired you a bit.
I have played Arch Ravels, but I actually didn't play it until after I'd been working on Knitting Circle for a while. So I'd been working on Knitting Circle. I took it to Unpub, and it got some buzz. And right, like a week or two after that, I went to PAX East that year. And my thing that I do at PAX East is just go to the board game library. And so I was like, oh, they have Arch Ravels. I should play that since I'm making a knitting game.
That's
so
awesome.
I played that there, and I think they're pretty different games, right?
Also Arch Ravels,
that for people to judge.
Yeah, and also Arch Ravels, I think it's based on crochet, not knitting, which is also different. But they,
That makes sense.
they kind of, people get those mixed up all the time. It's fine. Thank you to Paula Deming for the raid. Welcome in, Demheads. How are you doing? What were you and Matthew playing? Welcome in, everyone. If you don't know, I'm Amanda Panda, and this is my channel. I have my co-host, Book of Nerds over there, who also is a Twitch streamer, and then the lovely board game designer, Emily Vincent. We are just getting to know her a little bit, and then we're going to go and play Knitting Circle by Flatout Games, who's also sponsoring the stream. So thank you to them as well. Welcome in, Critter Nation! Welcome in. Anne says, I knit and I crochet. I saw this come up on Twitch and had to check this game out. Love Arch Travels. Yes, that one's very, it's a light game too. It's very cute. I like it too. I haven't done any of the expansions yet either, though. Yeah.
I want to get that game because someone mentioned to me on one of my streams that there's a Freddy Krueger sweater in the game.
Yes, there is.
So I'm like, I need to play that.
Yeah. Steph Raccoon says, I lost my knitting mojo for a bit, but about to start some socks. Steph knitted some socks for John.
Oh my gosh, I love those socks. Those socks are in a special place in my drawer, right next to some of those wood pieces that keep away moths, because I don't want anything to happen to them. They're so comfortable. I love those socks.
Yeah. Steph also knitted me a little shawl. It's a rainbow shawl. It's so beautiful. Now it's the temperature that I can bring it out and wear it. Yeah. Hello, reality. Hi, slivers. What a lovely trio of people and cat. Yes. Comment is very happy, snuggled in there and sleeping. Anne says, we're all streaming the same game right now. Oh. You have a designer.
What?
So, well, we have the designer with us, so thank you, Anne, for being here. Kima says, used to do cross-stitching. I love crochet like dice bags on a loom. Haven't done any textile hobbies in a while. Used to have American short hair cat. He was a charcoal and white cat named Archie. Aww.
Cute.
That's so cute. Yeah. I used to do cross-stitching too, but yeah, I don't have...
Yeah. I also used to cross stitch, and I actually was at my parents' house recently and uncovered my little cross stitch kit and my very first set of cross stitch patterns, which are all cats. So because of course they are. But I am actually I've been working on a cross stitch game for the past year, and I tried my hand at a weaving game as well, and that one didn't have legs, but I think the cross stitch game has potentially a future in the world. So
excited for that.
I'm doing fiber arts as my design ethos apparently. So
nice.
I don't know. We're gonna see one of her other games coming up a little bit soon. Talk about that, but it seems like you're really getting into the cozy game genre and theme, which I love. I absolutely love that.
I love a cozy game, so there should be more of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Make it happen.
Absolutely. Anne says, I'm working on the Raina Shaw in purple sparkle yarn, making a knitted TARDIS. Wow. I have a crocheted at like a huge one in a bunch of pieces that I have to finish, but it's been like 5 years. So we'll see if that ever happens. And I have to switch yarns now because I took the yarn and did other things with them, and now I'm like, oh great, it's gonna be patchwork, but it's in that ad. That's fine, right? Yeah. There is cross stitch that you can do on plastic canvas, or like even like embroidery on plastic canvas, but you could do it on a fabric as well. I do it on paper, cross stitching on paper right now. But for card making.
I've only done fabric, but like I said, it was a long time ago. I did actually just get myself an embroidery, like learn to embroider kit. So I'm embroidering a little a beaver with a plaid shirt as my first project.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so cute. Board Game Geek Ashwin says, what makes a cozy game? Not completely sure I know what defines a cozy game. I think it's theme and non-confrontational, but there's probably much more to it. I think there's more to it than just the theme. I feel like it's like a feeling as you are looking at the game and playing the game. Like I feel like you could have a cozy Freddy Cougar game, depending on the artwork, right?
Yeah, I think for me, part of a cozy game is that at the end of it, you feel accomplished, and you can sort of like a lot of fun tableau builders have that like, I built this thing and it was great, and I didn't win, but like I'm really proud that like in Creature Comforts, right? You're like, I have a bookshelf and a rocking chair next to it, and you're like, this is great, right? I have a cool house for the winter. And it wasn't the greatest, but like, or the best according to the metrics, but I'm happy with it. So I think that's another part of being cozy for me, is that you feel like you built something that was cool and you might want to talk about it as well.
Agreed. Kima says, I think we need a cozy game about making friendship bracelets. I mean, they got a big revival with Taylor Swift and everything. Yeah. That would be fun.
Yep.
That would be fun.
I agree.
Yeah. Steph Raccoon says, embroidery is awesome. I've started recently again after not doing it for years. I feel embroidery is a bit intimidating for me. Just because I feel like there's no like... I mean, yeah, you can embroider... like you can have an outline and then you're like coloring in the outline, but there's so many stitches that you can use. It's very intimidating for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm discovering. Although I will say, after having, been an on and off knitter for a couple decades, I picked up crochet to make a hat for my cat. And that there are so many stitches in crochet, and I was immediately overwhelmed because I was just expecting it to be like knit 2, purl 3, knit 4, whatever, and then I was like, oh no, there's like a chain stitch and a treble stitch, and I started that hat like 8 times because I couldn't quite figure out how to make a magic ring, and it was it was a lot. But I do have a hat for my cat now.
Oh, that's so cute. Well, oh man, at the next con, we should all just like get in and learn knitting and crochet. I think that would be so fun. Oh man, I don't think Comet would wear a hat. She would basically say no.
Yeah, Comet doesn't. I mean, she'll let me for a little bit, but then she just stares at me with this death stare. Like, why are you doing this to me? And I can't stand it. I can't do it to her. I can't.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Cosmic Ben. How's it going?
Yo.
Oh man. Do you have any questions you want to ask Emily, John?
Let's see. So, talking about cozy games, what are some of your favorite cozy games?
Oh, my favorite cozy games. That's a great question. Well, obviously I play Calico and Cascadia and things like that. I do enjoy Creature Comforts. I think that's a good cozy game that I've got on my shelf. Not sure it quite counts as a cozy game, but a game that I really love playing is a game called No Regrets, which is a game of getting bad tattoos. And so you have, it's all cards, and you have like a little card that represents sort of like there's a spot where you put your 2 arms and your 2 legs, and then your back and your chest, I think. And so every round you have to get a tattoo, and you have to, if it's a good tattoo, you have to pay for it. And if you can't afford a good tattoo, you have to put a bad tattoo somewhere on your body. And so you're trying to get 3 tattoos on every limb. So like 3 leg tattoos, 3 arm tattoos, 3 chest, 3 back. And the art is amazing, and it's just very funny. And you get, like, it's like weird. It's just, they're weird jokes. The bad tattoos are just all great, hilarious jokes. From things that are spelled wrong to there's my favorite is Americat, which is like an orange cat that's wearing like a soldier hat and holding a machine gun.
Oh my gosh!
Just because it's like, I don't know, right? It's one of the bad tattoos, and I love it. And there's like a blue dragon that it says is a bad tattoo, and I'm like, I have a blue dragon. What are you talking about? And it has a couple fun mechanics where you can like, you cut off your arm and trade it with someone else's arm. So you can like make a really bad limb and then give it to someone else. I don't know. It's very cute. And I feel like it's kind of cozy because I enjoy at the end being like, look at my amazing tattoo collection.
I love it. So do
nice.
You have
that sounds like a fun game.
Yeah, it does sound like a fun game. Do you draw it out? Or do you just take the cards?
No, they're all cards. Yeah,
Oh,
so you
okay.
pull cards, and some cards are good tattoos, and some cards are bad tattoos, and you can pay for your good tattoos with bad tattoos, right? Or with other good tattoos. Like every card just has a value, and so it you're just pulling cards, and like what can you do? And there's some like powers in there as well, where you can like force someone else to get a bad tattoo, or you can do a cover up that makes a bad tattoo a good tattoo and stuff like that.
That's cute. Do you have any tattoos, like real tattoos?
I do. I have 1, 2, 3, either 4 or 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 tattoos.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steph says I have a pattern and yarn to knit a ginger cat. You should do that.
You
and
should.
then show
And then
flat
show
out.
us.
Yeah.
Molly posted a picture of all the cats in hats that she's been collecting while we've been doing this project, because we're just like, there should just like, we should have a picture of the cat, the calico cat, with a hat on it, because
that's
people
cute.
make hats for cats. It's great.
Oh man. I really kind of wanted to get into sock knitting, because there's these sock patterns that have like cat paws and then cats all over them. And I'm like, oh, that's a bit much for me right now. One day I'll get there. Yes. One day. Yeah. Oh man. Someone said Dwarf Romantic. Yes, that's a very cozy game for sure.
That is cozy, yeah.
Yeah.
It is cozy.
What's your favorite game? Like your all-time favorite game?
I sort of have two answers to this. I love Sagrada. I just love the puzzly sort of Sudoku, the colorful. I just think it's beautiful to look at, with the dice and everything like that. And then I also like a classic. I love Pandemic. Like I'm a huge fan of co-op games. Because my partner and I are both very good at games, and when we're gonna like hang out and play games, I'm like, I don't want to spend the next 2 hours angry at you because you're, beating me or close to beating me, or feeling like, haha, I got you. So like we play cooperative games, and so Pandemic. But I think one that I really love is called Aftermath. It's a Plaid Hat game, and it's one of the storybook games. So it's kind of like doing a little D&D campaign, but you don't have to have a dungeon master, and you play as rats and mice and gerbils through the apocalypse. So there's real fun like missions where you have to go like raid a vending machine to get Funyuns and stuff like that.
That's so cute. I didn't.
So that was 3 games. I didn't pick a favorite. I just 3 games.
Cosmic Beak asks, "What's your favorite Pandemic system game?" There's now like Iberia. System. There's like expansions.
The Clone Wars.
Yeah. Star Trek.
Oh, I mean, I like the classic, but and then the first season of Legacy, Legacy season 1, like blew my little mind.
I haven't played that yet. I heard it's really good. I think that's one of the favorite Legacy games that people have. Is Pandemic season 1. Yeah.
Yeah, it has some just amazing moments, and I won't say more than that. But there are some great, like, you're like, wow, that was a moment. So,
John, did you play that
one? I did. Yeah, I did play it a few years ago. Really good, but also you got to be really into Pandemic, because you're gonna play it at least 12 times. Like,
yeah. yes. We sort of stopped playing the base version of Pandemic when the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
And so we haven't played Pandemic in a few years. But we played a lot of it pre-pandemic.
That's cool. Thank you for the follow, Astrid Dark. Welcome in. Hopefully I said your name right, because I'm terrible at that. Yes. But yeah. Cosmic Ben says Narturo Shipend. I can't see that. One is actually very similar to Pandemic. Interesting.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah, haven't heard of that one.
Check it out.
Now this game is not cooperative, right? This game, Knitting Circle, is not cooperative.
Knitting Circle is not co-op. I have a co-op game that I'm working on. It's not ready yet, but it it's a game. It's a cooperative game of house cats taking over the world. So it's kind of got this. It's mission based, and every night when the humans go to sleep, the cats have a plan that they execute that night. So like one night you have to like take over the water faucets and be able to turn them on and off, and there's like a dog that you kind of scapegoat for all of the chaos.
Yes.
That's my like holy grail. The first game I started working on, and the one I'm gonna keep working on until it's like ready to be published.
That sounds amazing. When did you start working on that one?
About 3 years ago. So I started designing games either 2.5 or 3 years ago at this point.
How many games have been published so far?
This is my first published game. It's very exciting.
That's so
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Super awesome.
Welcome into Ambi Rona. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Ambi was playing, I think, some PC games. But Ambi does a lot of cozy gaming and also is part of a podcast, Board Game Blitz, with Crystal Dax. So go check out Ambi. She usually streams Monday nights with Joe Sondow and does like PC games together. And it's lovely to just hang out in her stream. So please go follow Ambi, follow Paula. Y'all are already following Paula. Paula is wonderful. So no worries on that. But yes, thank you for that. Let's go look at another game that Emily is. I think it's in design. It's Pirates of the High Teas. I saw this on Emily's Instagram, and I was like, "This looks so cute." Is this out or not? Is it?
No, so this is going to be my first self-published game. I started a publishing company, Pink Hawk Games, and I was a Gamma Horizons fellow this past year. So this is going to be the first offering from Pink Hawk. And it is a set collection game, a strategy game of piracy and pastries.
I love it.
So very excited. I'm bringing it to Kickstarter at the beginning of March.
That sounds so cool. I saw some pictures. I put the link to Emily's Instagram if you want to check out some pictures as well. And it looks really cute. Time Roller says all the puzzly games. Yes. Envy says that's a great theme. Yes, I love how you design from the theme up because that's so fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's a collab with Emin? That's awesome.
Well, yeah, Emin is doing some of the art for it. So he did my pirate ship and my treasure chests and stuff like that. And so, in this game, you are pirates who love tea. And so you are trying to serve the captain tea, which is a tea card, and then 3 dishes that pair with that tea, where you compare them by flavor or you compare them by fleet of origin. Or if you're very clever, you'll be able to do both at the same time. So the scoring has a little bit of like A and or B. And so it's like, do I want to, serve a bunch of small things fast, or do I want to try and get, a couple of perfect big serves going on? And so there's a little bit of like a action selection where you send your pirate into the ship that has a little bit of like a worker placement vibe. So you can end up like blocking other players and things like that. And then when you go to serve, because you're doing these like flavor profile things, there's actually a fun mechanic where you smash dishes together. So maybe you need to serve this sort of, this tarte au citron because it's from the right fleet, the right pirate flag, but you need it to be salty, so you're going to smash it together with a fish taco. And then you're like, okay, now I have a tarte au citron fish taco, and you get to have that conversation around the table of like, is that a good idea? Would that be a tasty meal? I don't know.
That's interesting. Is there cats in this game?
There are no cats. There are monkeys and there are parrots, though. And cannons. So you can blow up all the dishes, and you can send your monkey to steal a card off the top of the deck for you, and your parrot can smuggle food directly to the captain to get points sort of off turn. So when you're not serving a full meal. So yes, we have parrots and monkeys, but no cats this time.
Cats were the ratters on ships, but yes. That sounds so fun. I cannot wait until that happens. Until that comes to Kickstarter. But currently on Kickstarter, look at Knitting Circle. It has like what its goal was $8,000, and now it's at $107,000. It's like what is it? That was 100,000 times its
something
goal.
Like that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Wow, nice.
Thank you. Yeah, and we're 2 days in.
Yeah, exactly. Steph says, I've been reading cozy fantasy book about tea and pirates.
Oh, what?
Which book is that?
Yeah.
Sounds fun. Yeah.
I have heard of this book. Hook me up with the title because I keep meaning to go find it and read it.
Yeah.
Because I've heard there's a tea piracy series. I made sure to watch all of Our Flag Means Death in my research.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
The High
Yes.
Teas. Right.
That show's so good. It's such a great show.
So good. Yeah. So good.
What channel or streaming service is that on?
I think it's on
HBO.
FX. So you. Oh, is it? Yeah. I think you're right.
I saw it on HBO.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Kimma says maybe cats could be a stretch goal. That's what I was thinking for Pirates of the High Teas. Maybe get sneak comment in there.
Yeah, she's resting right now, but she'll be ready to model by the time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's good. We'll put Autumn and Nox and Comet and Haley in there, and it'll be great.
That'd be awesome. Welcome in Dutch Yoda and D Waltz. Yes, knitting and kittens. That's right. And y'all know that Flatout Games has such a great reputation. They've done such a wonderful job in the past with, fulfilling Kickstarters, and stuff like that. So if you back Knitting Circle, you will get your game. And the Flatout team, these people are just absolutely amazing people. So this is the Kickstarter campaign, just so that you know. And there's a little picture of the game. We are going to learn it and play it in a few minutes, very soon. But I love all the little pieces. They look so cute. And so Flatout has a different way of developing, right? Games.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so they have what's called the collab, which is a collaborative agreement that when you sign a game with them, you sign on as a designer, and then they say, we'd love to have you be a part of the development process. So everyone who's involved in the development, which is usually a couple of game designers and developers, plus the artists and the graphic designers and things like that, and all the owners of the company, right? We're all part of the collab, and we all sort of track our hours of what we've done to contribute, and then at the end it's like a profit sharing agreement. So they're really getting like the designer involved in the whole process, but they're getting everyone to sort of be invested in like how well the Kickstarter does and how well the product does long term, right? So it's not just like show up, give me your hour, right? Here's your, we'll exchange money for goods sort of things. It's like it builds a team, and you work cooperatively and collaboratively over the course of months, right? So we met every other Monday and played this game together, and then went off and made updates and did separate play tests on our own, and then came back with, all right, I tested some button stuff, I tried a new thing with garments, all sorts of stuff. And it's just a really amazing way to work and to be a part of the process. Not every company offers designers the opportunity to be involved in development if they want. And I really wanted to, because I want to learn all about it and experience it. And also just like the Flatout team is super cool, and I wanted to hang out with them. So it was just a really great experience. And I love the way they're thinking about it and the way they're operating.
Yes, that's amazing. If you saw, it is on Tabletopia. It's premium Tabletopia, but that's where we are playing right now. So you can try it before you buy it. There is a solo mode. Also, what was I gonna say? There, if you don't know, Flatout has an agreement with AEG. So AEG Flatout comes out with the game on Kickstarter, and then AEG does the retail. Now there is an expansion, if I can get to it, that is Kickstarter exclusive. So the only way to get this Kickstarter promo is to back it on Kickstarter directly through Flatout. And when you back it up through Flatout, you are giving them a higher cut of the profits, right, than when they go through retail and go through AEG. But it allows them to, have enough money to do the next game. And then also going through AEG allows them to have a wider reach, which is amazing. But it looks like you get a mini expansion for Calico, which is so cool.
Yeah, we can pause there for a second, which is that the way you get your tiles in Knitting Circle, we've played it now as changing how you get your tiles in Calico. So you can use this rondelle and your little cat pawns and tokens as a new way to play Calico. And it kind of changes a little bit of the puzzle and how you think about, what tile you're going to get, particularly as you head into like end game and things like that. So it's just a fun, pick up the parts from Knitting Circle, stick them in Calico, and you're off to the races with a whole new way to play.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that is so awesome. Kima says, was there a mechanic that you wanted that you really loved or married to in your base design, but that didn't go through like the development process and end up in the finished design?
Not necessarily. So the big thing that I really wanted was the front and back of the tile and the sequence building, and that's all still in there, right? The DNA is all the same. Not quite a mechanic, but you'll see when we play, we've got a rondelle, which is super fun, and I love the rondelle. Originally, I had just a past draft, but I went on Amazon and I bought like a little Lazy Susan. And so I printed these little baskets and I put them on a Lazy Susan. And that was just a very fun, physical spinning a basket around. And it was never going to be a feasible like production choice. But I really enjoyed being the person who had the Lazy Susan with all the colorful tiles in it and stuff. But I would not trade that Lazy Susan experience for the rondelle, because the rondelle I think is just very fun. And I'm in love with the rondelle. So
that's so awesome.
But the rondelle came in during the development process.
That's really cool. As someone who playtests a lot of games, it's really interesting for me to see what stays, what goes, what changes based on the feedback that we give. So that's really cool to hear about. Yes, Ben says more strategery in Calico. Yes, and that Lazy Susans are really underrated in board games. I agree. I love a Lazy Susan in a board game. Kima says, totally, Emily. It would up the cost of production. I mean, but you could, you can upgrade your own game by putting a little basket, or like they have those they have those plates, like woven plates that are used with the same material that baskets are, that you could you could put on Lazy Susan and then put your rondelle on there. There you go.
Yeah, you could spin. Well, if you spun your rondelle around, that might be challenging in the new version of the game. But I do love lots of people sort of upgrade their own versions of board games by 3D printing stuff.
Yeah.
And I enjoy when I go to someone's house and they've printed out all their tokens as things on their printer and stuff like that. So I'm sure someone's gonna find an awesome way to knit something for this game that upgrades it in some way.
That's
right.
True.
They're gonna knit a play mat or something like that, and then everyone's gonna be like, "How do I get the pattern to knit my play mat for Knitting Circle?" It's gonna be great.
That would be awesome.
People are so creative.
Yes. Welcome in, Deadpan. Ben has a Lazy Susan component tray that's carved out of wood. That's really beautiful, and it has an even lid and stuff on it. And then one of my favorite games, Planet Unknown, has that Lazy Susan in the middle, which I absolutely love. Yeah. Oh my god. Kima says, my husband's best friend designs his own inserts for his games and 3D prints them. Yes. Ben says, knit all the tiles. That would take a while.
It would. And I think it would work as long as you can do it so they don't curl, right?
Because
you need to be able to put them. Yeah. both sides up, right?
Yeah.
I bet you could find a way to do that. I bet you could find a way to do that. I know I am not a good enough knitter to do that. My original tiles were actually all 3D printed because I was like, there's 160 tiles in this game. I am not cutting that out.
Yes. Iron some facing. Yeah. Yeah. Or block it. Which is basically you are, like wetting the fabric, the yarn, the fabric that you've knit, and then pinning it so it stays flat, and then it'll like dry flat. That's what blocking is. But yeah. Some has made edible versions of Catan. Oh, I know people have knitted
there was like
noodles.
A chocolate version, wasn't there?
Chocolate version of Catan?
Yeah,
that sounds great.
That sounds amazing. What if? There's a chocolate version of Azul that they should just use actual chocolates with. That would be fun.
Yeah. Yep.
Ben says there's a pattern for stuffed hexes, which is stay hexy. Oh, that's fun. So you could do calico, like you could knit calico hexes, right?
You could. Yeah, assuming you can figure out how to get the patterns onto them.
Oh, that's true. Or you would just do it different colors, maybe. I don't. Oh, yeah, that's true. You would have to do some yarn colors. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this is the link to the Kickstarter page. Please go check it out from Flatout Games. We are going to play it now on Tabletopia. Oh no, Tabletopia.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Just reload.
Reloading.
It's fine.
That's fine. Yes. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's so fine. But yeah.
I see your little hand icon. It thinks you're here.
Anne says, I'm sold. I backed. Yay, Anne. Thank you so much.
Yay.
Yes. There it is. And the great thing is that it's kept all of my what do you call it? All of my
settings.
Thank you. Yeah,
camera settings.
Camera settings. Yep, there's Book Nerds. Yeah. So, great. If you didn't see while I was scrolling through the Kickstarter page, they have little like bios for the little cats. So today I am playing Earl Grey, this little gray kitty, and there's a little bio on your little sheet. I do believe that Emily is going to be playing Calico. Look at Calico!
I am.
With the little fish stuffy, and then Midnight's gonna be played by John Gonzalez, aka Book Nerds. So there's Midnight. Even though is Comet a Calico? No. Yeah, right?
She's like
tortoise
a tortie.
Tortoise
shell.
shell. She's a tortoise.
Shell.
Yeah. But Emily is going to teach us how to play this lovely game. I'm very excited.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so the goal in this game is that we are trying to make the most beautiful, delightful, cozy winter wardrobe. And we've got 6 types of garments that we're going to be able to make over the course of the game. Ranging from mittens and socks to scarves and sweaters and long johns.
Love that you have long
and
johns.
You can see they're all sort of different length. So I'm just gonna grab a scarf over here and flip it over sort of in my play area to show you what's going on. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what we're trying to do, and then I'll say how we're gonna do it. So you can see every garment has a pattern where you're going to be placing tiles on it, and tiles have 2 sides, like I said. So we've got the knit side here where it's got the little V's, and then if you flip it over, you can see it's got a purl side where it's a little bit more flat because purl has that just sort of like horizontal line look. So when we play, we are always going to have, when we're working on a garment, we have a set of knitting needles at the top, right? You have 2 pairs of knitting needles, so you can work on 2 garments at a time. And then you knit by placing tiles on them in this alternating knit purl pattern that they sort of fit into and make a little zigzag. And you always knit from the needles down, right? So you're not going to be able to put a tile down here and then go back and fill it in because that's not how knitting works, right? So you have to sort of work your way down until you get at least to the minimum length of the garment, which every garment has a little line here, and then has some optional spaces. So we can make some like short shorts, or we can make some long johns from the same pattern, right?
That's cute.
Totally up to you. So over the course of the game, you'll end up making 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these different garments. You'll be able to choose which ones you want to make. But to get to which one's the best wardrobe, right? Let's talk a little bit about how you score points. So on each garment, like I said, we've got these different lengths, and the first thing you score is by length, right? So if you look at my scarf, the minimum length scarf gets you 3 points, but the maximum length scarf gets you 6 points. And so every garment will have some points associated with it. The longer garments are worth more points than the shorter garments, right? The other thing you'll see is at the bottom of every garment card, there's a bonus. And so in this case, it's a bonus that you'd get at the end of the game. So this is you get 2 points per mitten that you make over the course of the game. Some of these will just be straight points. It'll be like you get 2 points. Others will be, take an extra token from the bag, right? So this is 1 point per full garment, right? So you make it all the way full length.
And we only need to knit one mitten, right? We don't need a pair of mittens, right?
Yes, only one mitten. And if you don't want to make any mittens, you don't have to make any mittens. It all sort of depends on what goals you decide to pursue based on sort of which garments you choose. So every time you pick up a garment, you'll take the top 2 and you'll pick which one you want to keep, right? The other ways we can score points, if you look at your player mat, you've got 6 buttons on it. And so there are 3 types of buttons, where we've got the first one, the circle buttons are all about color. So if I make a garment that's got the blue blueberry and the pink star in it, so it's got a dark blue and a pink, when I'm done with that garment, I take my needles off and then I can assign the button to it that matches. Obviously this does not yet match this, but you know what I'm talking about, right? And then you'd get 2 points. So you just have to have those colors in it. You so don't have to.
It doesn't have to start with it. It doesn't have to be only those 2 colors. It just have to at least one of the sections is both of those colors, right? Okay.
Yes, both of those, and like I've got one up here that has 3 colors. There's also some that are just 1 color, right? You can't assign more than one of the same button to a garment. So like I couldn't do that. Even if I had all 5, you can just have 1 color button. The other types of buttons I have are about the patterns that I make on the garments and then the types of garments, right? So this is a scarf. So when I'm done with it, I can put the scarf button on it because I made a scarf.
So you could have 2 of these though. Like one there, one
yes, there. And I could end up with 3 buttons total if I can do all 3 of them. So let's talk a little bit about the patterns, because the patterns are really important. So in the bottom right corner of your player mat, we define the 4 patterns that exist in this game. So you are trying to make stripes, which is just alternating AB, AB, so, red, green, or color block, which is all of the same color tile is touching each other, and there are at least 2 of any given color. So I could do like green, blue, yellow, something like that, right? Symmetric, which means it's symmetric from the top to the bottom, right? So maybe that's like, green, blue, green, right? And then solid, which is just, it's all the same color. So if you make one of those patterns, right, if I manage to make this symmetric, I can drop on here. The reason it's really important to pay attention to those patterns is if you don't make it one of those 4 patterns, it's going to be an ugly garment.
Oh, no.
And you're going to have to put an ugly button on it, which is worth -3. So if you just sort of go like chaos colors, it's ugly. But maybe that's worth it to you, because getting 2 points per mitten is going to be awesome, because you have a mitten factory and you've made only mittens other than this scarf, right? So the trade-off might be worth it.
Yeah, Cameron, we do love an ugly scarf.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right? Maybe that's just how you're gonna roll, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I just want it this way. The last way to score points is we're playing with the sort of advanced mode today, but up here at the top is our request cards. So we'll recommend that most people, when you start, you don't necessarily play with these, but there's 18 of these in the game. So you play with 4 of them, they change every time, and the Kickstarter mini expansion is more of these request cards.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah. And so these are kind of like, they're objectives, right? But so everyone can get the points for these. You see they have points in the top left corner. So like the first one, all the colors. This is you're trying to get at least 3 tiles of every single color across your entire tableau. So everyone can get the points, but the first person to achieve this objective gets a Grabby Paw token. And the Grabby Paw is really awesome because the Grabby Paw lets you go into the yarn bag and grab exactly the tile that you want.
Oh.
So these little guys over here are Grabby Paws. We all start with a Grabby Paw. And so when the first person has completed it, we'll flip it over, and then it's just, anyone else who gets it, you count those points up at the end. So we'll just dive right in and play with these as well. But yeah, go ahead.
All the colors means 3 of each color. There's 6 colors, so we need at least 3 of each of them, and then 3 plus of each of all 6 colors. What does that mean? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, 3 plus is 3 plus tiles of each of the 6 colors. So it's not the colors of the garments, it's the colors of the yarn tiles.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
Which you'll notice those are the same, the same colors.
The garments and the yarn tiles.
Because in order to get a garment, you have to trade in one of those tiles. So to get a scarf, I have to throw away a yellow tile.
Oh, interesting. And there is a symbol on it. It looks like different fruits, or there's a water and there's a mushroom. So it is colorblind friendly, which is lovely.
Yes.
And it says it on here too. Yeah. Now let's look at Funky Feet now. Love these names.
Yes.
So you need to have 2 scarves that are same length but different patterns. Okay.
Yep. 2 socks, same length, different patterns.
Then the Garment Master?
Yes. So you just want 5 of these square buttons having been played out. So you need to have made 5 garments that match the buttons that you have, right? Because you only ever hold 2 at a time.
And I'm guessing we can get more buttons later.
Yeah, at the end of the round, we'll refresh our buttons. So you always start the round with 6 buttons.
Okay.
But you can only put a button on a garment when you've completed that garment. So you've taken your needles away and said, I'm not going to add any more tiles to this.
Well patterned, all 4 pattern types. I see.
Of the patterns.
See. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the top is basically in icon form, and the bottom is written out, which is quite nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Helps people understand what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay, so do you want to talk us through like a turn, or
Absolutely.
Maybe...
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, there's 2 phases. We'll throw that one back. And actually, let's do a quick little setup to get ourselves started, so we can just sort of do this in real time. So the first thing you're gonna do is everyone gets to start the game with a pattern. So what you're gonna want to do is look at the 2 pattern buttons that you have, and you want to grab one of those, right? So like I've got a hat and a scarf. I will grab, I don't know, I'll start with a hat. That sounds good. And so you'll just pull that over to your play area and flip it up and put a set of knitting needles on it.
Okay. Well, do I want, I guess I'll start with long johns. We'll do something.
I'm gonna go with a mitten. One mitten.
One mitten.
One mitten.
A second mitten.
A tiny mitten. Yep.
One tiny mitten.
Perfect.
Yes.
Great. So we're going to do first our drafting phase, where we're going to move our cats around this rondel to pick up yarn.
Okay.
And we won't do it quite yet because as a first player, you're going to have a choice to make here. And you've got the first player token, Amanda. And so but what you do is on your turn, you gate your kitty and they move 1 or 2 spaces and then you take a yarn, right? If there is someone in your way, so Earl Grey here could go 1 space or hop over my head and go to a 2nd space. So you just hop over other cats. You must move. You can't stay where you are. Or if a space happens to be empty, like we've taken all the yarn, you skip over those empty spaces. So you move 1 or 2, you take that yarn, and you put it at the top of your player mat. So you can see there are 4 spaces along the top of your player mat, because we're going to go around the circle until we've all gotten 4 yarns. The big thing to remember is that when you take these yarns, you keep them on the side they're on. So yarn that's up here at the top of your player mat can't be flipped without paying a yarn to flip it. So when you take your yarn, you got to think about what side it's on and what you're going to do with it. Because you can see every pattern goes in that alternating knit purl, but some of them start with knit and some of them start with purl. So
that's interesting.
We're depending on what you want to start with. Yeah.
We
you also have 2 yarns in your basket.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So anything in your basket can be flipped to whatever side you want it to be on.
Okay.
And at the end of the round, you'll be able to keep 2 things in your basket.
Oh, that's nice.
So you can always, at the end of the round, take something from that top row and put it in your basket, and the next round, you'll be able to flip it.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. So, so we're going to go around, we're going to collect 4 yarns, and then we'll talk about what we can do with them, but basically that's when you can get new garments and when you can stitch with them. The one trick before we start, though, is as our first player, you can see there are 6 yarns in the middle of the basket here.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take one of those, you get to pick which one you want, and put it, basically replace a tile that's out with one from the middle. And this is how we're going to track our rounds as well, right? So if you're like, I know I want a purple, you could grab the purple from the middle and then put it somewhere that you feel like is useful to you. And that's how we sort of start the round. And that's also how we track when we're done, because we're going to play 6 rounds.
So the one that we are replacing, do we put it back into the bag?
Yep, you're just going to throw it back into the yarn bag.
Okay, cool. Risto Pisto, welcome in, says, do you have pink Mohician yarn?
I don't know. Do we?
I think they're asking if you have a pink mohawk.
Do you have? Oh, yes, you do.
I do have a pink mohawk. It's actually kind of long, so it's kind of a pink top knot right now. But yes, it's shaved all around, and I sometimes mohawk it up, and I sometimes sort of wear it like flopping down on the side.
It is not your signature color because you have like your bit emojis that way, and would you ever think of changing the color or your hairstyle?
I've been pink for about 10 years at this point. And when I started doing color, I played with some blues and I played with some purples. But pink was just my color. And I did like an orange for a while. But then sort of I was going for like flames. But yeah, pink has become my signature color. I don't really know what my natural hair color is anymore. I was a strawberry blonde at one point more than a decade ago, but I have some official documentation, like a government ID, that they asked what my hair color was, and pink was an option, and so I put it on that. I think it's like my passport or something.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Welcome in, McLaughlin Knits. Thank you so much for the follow. I do knitting and crocheting, but usually not on stream. Maybe I should, because I have made these as well. But yes, the Kickstarter page and on Tabletopia does say that you can play this before you back it, but it is on premium, so you would have to have a premium tabletop Tabletopia account in order to play this. Otherwise, you could just play around with it for 15 minutes and then
15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes, and then you'd have to either get the premium account or have only one person needs it. So if you have a friend that wants to play with you and they have a premium account, yes, you can play that. Okay, so I am the start player. I'm gonna take
You're
one.
the first player. Yep.
I am this first player. Oh,
yep, and you're this kitty.
Yes, I am that kitty. It's a very cute little kitty doing a stretch, and I'm trying to figure out what color I'm missing. There's 6 colors.
Right, and you've got some color goals here.
Is it that purple that I don't need? I don't think I need the purple. So maybe I'll discard this one. Although purple's a very nice color, y'all. Not saying it's not. And then I do, let's see. If I do the things, then I will go ahead and put this one over here. There we go.
So you are going to run into the fact that I am sitting on that space.
Yes.
But I will move after your first turn.
You will move, yeah. And we can, I can maybe go.
Turn.
Yeah, I can maybe go around. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Right.
So my first. Wait. So now I just take my first turn. Is that right?
Yeah, you just take your first move. You move 1 or 2 spaces and take a tile.
Awesome. Hello, Dragon Gem. That's so cute. A little cat licking the screen. I'm gonna go here, take this tile, and put it onto my board.
All right. I'm gonna move here and take this purple.
I'll move. I don't want any of these. I'm gonna move 1. Take this green. That goes here. Right?
Yep, but don't forget you can move 1 or 2 spaces. So that one was a thing.
Right.
Now
And you'll need those tiles if you wanna, like, you could turn that green into a sweater if you wanted to.
Oh, that's true. Right. That's true. We'll go here, and we'll take the blue that I just plopped down.
Right. It's me. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna take this blue. Oh, things are not looking good for my patterns. Nope, I'm gonna hop over your head and take this green.
Okay. Board Game Gee, thank you so much for redeeming a Panda Boogie. We'll do it after. We'll do it after the game. What are you gonna? So you can either go here for this purple or yellow, or over here for green, because you can jump over Calico.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go here. Purple.
I might have made a mistake, y'all. I don't see any more of those colors. And we can only hold 2. But we can always discard something to get a different thing. Okay, so that means I do need that.
So for these buttons over here, like on my board, I have the purple and yellow button. So it has to be both those colors, or either one?
Yeah, you have to have both if you want to. If you want to use that button, you would need either purple and cyan or purple and yellow in that mitten somewhere.
Yeah, but you can have another color in that mitten. It just wouldn't follow the patterns we need to do, right?
Yeah.
Oh no!
And you have to follow a pattern.
Yeah, because I have 2 solid.
You don't have to make those buttons. Yeah, you don't have to make them. If you want to get the solid button, you have to make it solid. But you could make something else and just not put a button on it, right?
Okay.
Oh, Ashwin's sad. We'll do the Panda Boogie after this phase. How about that, Ashwin? We'll take a little break after we draft our yarns and do a little Panda Boogie for you. Let's see. I don't like my choices, and I'm not far enough to get the other thing, but I will need that at some point. Yeah, I'll just go over here and get this.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop. Oh, let me zoom in a little bit here. You know what? I think I might just keep getting green.
Nice.
I'm gonna move.
Might be poor choices, but
Hippity hop. Get this
Hippity
yellow
hop.
one.
Oh, John, what are you doing, sir? I think I'll take.
I'm knitting with my cat.
I'll take this blue.
oh, that's me then. Well, I have a choice between light blue and dark blue, so
That's
I'm gonna
true.
go all the way around this circle.
Oh,
Hop, hop, and grab this dark blue.
because that one's empty, so she can ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So you can do
you're
light blue
blocking
or
that
light
one.
blue, John.
Let me think. I'll take light blue.
light blue
And they're also
in the same side
knitted.
too.
Yeah, they're on the same
We're
side.
gonna cluster.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we're in our crafting phase.
Okay,
And
before we
so
do that real
what we
quick.
can do.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Emily. Ashwin has done a little thrown a wrench into our knitting. And we need to do a little bit of a panda boogie. So basically we're just dancing with our arms. I sing a little ditty off key and we get some movement.
Does it have to be off key?
No.
Can you...
I'm usually singing off key.
Oh, I thought that was a requirement. I don't know.
No. Unless you want to sing it, John, because John.
Oh, we're gonna be like twice off key.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this for board game key. Okay, ready? Panda boogie doo doo, panda boogie doo doo, panda boogie on down with Emily and the cats while we knit ourselves some sweaters. Woo woo, woo woo, woo woo. 2 keys make a hole, says Ben.
Once I started dancing with my hands, I noticed there was a bunch of cat hair and it just started flying everywhere. So that's great.
Goodness. Are you a karaoke person or are you a dance club person? I have to ask.
Oh, yes. So I'm definitely a karaoke person, but I am a huge dance club person as well. Or at least I was. I actually think I like dancing at weddings more than I like dancing at clubs because they like play the whole song through and you can like
true.
sing along and shout with it and like scream with it. Whereas at like clubs they like, the DJ does cool stuff where they like change the beat and like morph it into a new song and I'm like, no, but I wanted the last chorus. So
That's true. Dead Fan says I like how John frame left and then came back on frame right or whatever. Yes. Okay, so back to the game. So now we're into the second phase. So the first phase was basically moving your cat one or two around the rondelle and drafting the knitted fabric, the yarns, I should say, the yarns. Now we are in the action phase.
Mm-hmm. The crafting phase, as it were. And so what you're going to do is your default is you're going to place your tiles, right? And again, they need to stay, if they're in that top row, they need to stay on the side that they're on. And you have to start from your needles going down, right? So in your case, you can do a knit and then a purl and then a knit. There are going to be times where you cover up a little icon. So the fourth one down on your long johns is a grab a random tile from the bag. So when you cover that, you just go grab a random tile, or like your last one is grab a grabby paw, right? So that's sort of, we're going to do this all simultaneously. So it gives you a chance to work on your own puzzle. You can, at any point, you can spend a yarn to flip a tile. You can always flip the ones that are in your basket. You can also spend a yarn to grab another garment if you have a set of needles available. So whenever you get a garment, you have to put a set of needles on them. So if you have 2 projects going, you can't grab another one.
And we have to spend the same color yarn as the color.
And the same color as the card. Yeah.
Okay.
You can also you can say you're done with a garment. And so you can take your needles off and then apply buttons that match. Don't refresh your buttons yet, but that's when you'll assign the buttons, is when you take the needles off. And you can also spend your grabby paw or grabby paws at any point, which the grabby paw lets you go into that bag and get exactly the color you want and put it directly in your basket. So when you use a grabby paw or when you have a draw a random tile, it goes right into your basket, which means it's flippable, right?
I had a question.
And so, yeah, we'll do that. Go ahead.
So, sorry, for the color block, it has to be at least 2 of the same color, but does it have to be 3 colors, or can it be only 2 colors?
It can be just 2. So you could do, like, you've got 3 blues and 2 yellows. You could just make a color block out of that as long as all the blues touch and all the yellows touch.
Okay, cool. And then on the bottom of my garment, it says 2 points for every garment type with 2+. Does that mean, like, if I have 2 long johns, or?
Yep. So if you have a pair of long johns or a pair of mittens or, things like that.
Okay, got it. Okay, so that was the crafting phases. We can start a garment, adding needles if we have it. We can knit, which means to place these yarn into the garment. We can flip by paying a different piece of yarn to flip a yarn, another yarn. We can grab with our grabby paws and place it into the basket. 1 yarn of our choosing, 1 color. We can complete a garment by removing the needles, adding the buttons, and check for bonuses. But also we can add some ugly cat buttons if we do not match any of these pattern guides. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And then we'll do the round yarn end when we finish this. Now, is this simultaneous?
It is. It's simultaneous. So we're just all going to go and work on our own. We can narrate as we go if you want. But yeah, we spend time together at the yarn basket and then we just knit on our own.
Aw, I love it. It's a knitting circle. So, well, why don't you start and so that we can kind of get to know. We'll do this first one like one at a time. So, Emily, what are you doing?
So I am probably going to do something with this green on my hat. And actually, I don't have a lot of great choices to get me some good buttons, because I don't have an ability to make it symmetrical and I don't have an ability to make it solid. But where I'm gonna start is with one of these. So I'll put a blue down. Actually, I'm gonna start with the cyan because I don't need that for one of my colors. So I'm going to start with the cyan, and then I'm going to do a green. I'm going to use the one from my basket to do another green, which covers that little grab a token.
Because your basket
I'm trying to make
can
a
flip.
symmetrical. Yeah, my basket can flip. So I'm going to grab a token. I got another green. That's not the most helpful thing I've ever drawn, but if I hadn't already put that cyan down, because now I got to make it symmetrical, right? So I need another cyan at some point.
And she got that because she covered up this icon right here.
Because I covered up this, right? So I'm going to use this green to at least get it there. And now I need to put a cyan. I need to get a cyan next round to deal with that. But I still have 3 yarns left. And I can only hold 2 in my basket. So I'm going to get myself another garment. And I'm probably going to get myself a sweater because I have a green that it's not one of my color that I need, whereas I need the purple and the blue to try and make these color buttons. So I'm going to spend that green, chuck it back in the bag, and then I'm going to grab 2 of these. Oh, if I can, yep. So I'm going to grab 2, bring them down over here, and flip them both over. Flip.
Should be F.
Wait, that's not flip. There we go.
There
I'm hitting G. And look at the bonuses on the bottom. So I have 3 points per hat or 3 points per scarf. I already have a hat, so I'm just going to do that one. So I'll dump this one back up here, and we can give that a shuffle. Does someone know the shuffle command?
You have to right click and just, I don't think.
Love it. Okay.
Oh no, it's R.
So then
R is the shuffle command.
R. So I'll put my needles on here, but I don't really want to commit to anything yet. So I'm just going to put my purple and my dark blue into my basket, and save them for next round.
Couldn't you,
where they can be flipped.
Couldn't you use your grabby paws and get yourself a cyan?
Actually, I could, and that's probably what I should do, because then I'll be able to assign at least this button and that button, and I'll get some new buttons. So that would have been a smarter choice. But But we'll do this. Okay, great. I found a cyan.
And I'll go ahead and put these away for you.
Throw those back in the bag. Thank you.
Why are they not working?
I think you can just do like a shift and draw a box around them, and then grab
there we
them.
go.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Love it. So I'll put this guy down here, flip him to the correct side, because he would have gone straight into my basket, so I can flip him. Which means I could take these needles off. My grabby paw goes away because I spent it. And I assign symmetric and hat to that garment. And now I've got a set of needles free. I have a sweater to work on. And I will pull new buttons at the end of the round when we do round cleanup.
John, do you want to go next or should I?
All right. So I'm going to do a yellow and purple thing here, so I can get this button on there. So let's see. This one's solid, right? Or what's it called?
Pearl. Yep.
Pearl.
Yep.
And then.
Yep.
I guess the order doesn't really matter because.
Well, it needs to be either a color block or symmetrical, or stripes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
You could make all of those
that.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have one of those buttons. So.
Yeah, that one next. Now you get to draw one from the bag.
Yep, you covered up the draw one token. So you pull from the purple and put it right in your basket. Yep.
There you go.
Cool.
And then you completed that. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So you have this.
Yeah. Yep. And it's a mitten.
And does that mean
complete it? Yep. You get that bonus right now. So you get another free tile right into your basket.
Nice.
All right.
So now you have 4, but you can only keep 2.
Right. So let's see. I'm gonna need some blue. So I'm probably gonna get rid of this. What is yellow? Yellow's a scarf.
Scarf.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll. Can I ditch this and get a scarf right now?
Yep.
So you'll grab the top 2 scarves. Oh, that's the whole pile.
I'll take them.
So if you scroll your scroll wheel over it, it'll let you grab 2. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
See, put them down here. Flip them.
Yep. Flip them.
Perfect.
And then you can look at the bonus on the bottom.
What's that? A garment with 2 buttons.
So, with 2 buttons. So you have one garment that has at least 2 buttons on it. Right?
Let's take. We'll take
this one is this one's get a free grabby paw when you finish it. So
okay, I'll discard this one.
Okay, leave it on the table.
Yeah. So you just just throw it back in the pile and give it a little shuffle.
There we go.
In the physical game, we just put it on the bottom of the pile.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Just slide it back at the bottom.
And do you want another? Do you want to start a sweater?
Yeah, I'll take 2 of these. Whoops. It did say take 2. That's weird. All right.
Yep.
Put that there. Flip. Symmetrical or just straight up 4 points?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's do 4 points.
Symmetrical.
Oh, that is.
This one is not
true.
symmetrical.
Oh, that's color block? Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
That's a color block.
Yep.
Yeah, because symmetrical would be like if you folded the ends together.
So we'll turn this one. Keep that one.
That was this. Oh, yeah, and you spent it. There you go.
This goes here.
Yep.
Save that.
Perfect.
For later.
Right. Y'all had really good turns. I am not gonna have such a good turn, y'all. Let's see. I was gonna do a. Oh, see, I need a blue and this. I'll do. I could do. See, I wanted stripes. Or I could do color block. Oh, but the color block needs at least 2. Dang it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But I can do this. And maybe do it symmetrical.
Yep. And you just covered the grab a free yarn.
And it goes into my basket. Oh, why did that not come that later?
Well, it's handy. Now you can make
handy.
it symmetrical.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. I can see people like. I don't think people would really hate draft, but I'm gonna toss this in. Do I wanna?
I never hate draft. Never.
Sure, John. Sure. Now it says a garment type with 2+. I'm guessing colors. Does that mean it has to be 3 colors or 2 or more?
Sorry, a garment type with this is the bonus at the bottom.
Yeah.
You would want at least
oh yeah, you're right. It's a type. Garment. Okay.
Yeah. So it's at least 2 long johns.
2 long johns or. These are 2. And I cannot. I can only throw the one if I. I will. It's fine. It's fine, y'all. It's fine. We'll just do this. The
hemming and the hawing.
The hemming and the hawing. We'll just. Oh, I get to choose 2.
You get to choose 2. Yep.
Oh. Let's see. Do I want with 3 buttons? I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's just do the 3.1. Okay, and then put my knitting needles on. I have 2 yarns in my basket, and I could Gravity Paw blue and then just only get the 7 points instead of the 9 points, but that would only give me this one.
Or you could, Yeah, you can close that off and just have it be symmetrical.
Right? I think I'm gonna wait. I'll push my luck. We'll try to get some more points.
Go longer. Push your luck.
Go longer. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, Storm Shield. How is everyone doing? How are you doing, John and Emily?
I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit cold. It's kind of overcast here today.
Oh.
Yeah. You need a sweater. Weird. You need your was it Mr. Rogers sweater that you have?
It's time to bring it out. Yeah, it's time to bring it out.
It's time. Okay. So that was the crafting phase.
Yep. And so now we're going to do the sort of end of the round cleanup. So we move the first player token. So I become the first player. We're going to refill all of our yarns up here. So, throw these out. Then anyone who used buttons, you get to replace them. So, John, both you and I get some new buttons. So I get a new triangle button, and I get a new...
Oh, goody. Another hat. 2 hats. 2 hats, 2 solid hats.
2 hats, 2 solid hats. You're all in on solid hats.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
All right.
So we did.
I'm going first.
Move leftover yarn into personal yarn ball. We did that during the crafting phase, actually. We just refilled the workspace with buttons. Prepare central basket. I'm guessing that means refill those yarns, and then we moved the start player marker. So now, the start player is going to go ahead and choose one of the central yarns.
Yep, that's it. And so, all right, what do I need? I need pink and blue, and I need purple, pink, and yellow. And I am this cat, so I can get a pink. I'm just going to put the pink out there because this is chaos. And I'm going to put it up here.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to hop on your head, and I'm going to grab this pink.
Nice. And put it up top. John?
Yeah.
It looks like you need some purples. You just can't stay there, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta move.
Gotta move.
Move it.
Need some purple or yellow, so I gotta move.
And she's stuck you on right there. Yeah. Oh, John.
What?
You took my spot, but I can't get
Did
there.
I didn't see your name on it. Hold on,
let me just write it. Let me write it in yarn right now.
In yarn? Well, next time, let me know what you want to do, and I'll.
You'll definitely do it. You'll definitely do it. It's fine. I totally understand. We'll go here, and we'll grab this one.
All right. I'm going to go here and grab this dark blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here, get this light.
Oh,
cyan?
you're going solid. Nice.
Is that cyan?
Nice.
Oh,
That
yeah, cyan. Yeah, light blue, cyan. It's the
one.
This is a little symbol. It's like the raindrop.
It's the one my printer's always running out of.
All right.
That's true.
All right. So I'm gonna go hippity hopscotch and grab this pink.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hop over here, get this blue.
Yeah, you have a
up
lot
all them
of
blues.
that. All
I need to do
blues.
one solid thing at least.
Let's see. Oh, there's no more dark blues. I gotta use that for that. I guess I can start getting. Y'all are all up in there, up in here.
All up in them.
Up in them.
Yarn.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, skip. Jump, and the 2.
Oh. All right, fine. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go get. Do I want that purple or do I want the yellow?
No,
I'm gonna grab the yellow.
Oh.
Hip, hop.
Hooray.
Right.
Hippity hop to the barbershop. I'm gonna take this purple.
Oh, boo. Oh, man.
So you got green or purple.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, I will need green at some point. So maybe. Let me just double check myself. I could do that. Okay, the green needs to be on the knit side. Oh, I am Earl Grey. We'll go here. Okay.
So now we are
That's
simultaneously crafting again.
Simultaneous crafting.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
The ones in the basket could be flipped either way, right?
Correct.
Yes, if it's in your basket, you can flip it.
I'm gonna
work on this.
grabby paw this. Wait, hold on.
So we just go for it. We're all good.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Is that what I wanted? Yes, that's the one I wanted.
One.
That goes into my basket. Yeah, when you do it simultaneous, it does go a lot faster.
Yes.
No.
Ugh. I don't like this. All right.
Give me my grabby paw back. Oh. Finish.
Let me get myself.
Oh no. Dang
oh
it.
no.
Definitely trying to get a grabby paw. I feel like I spent my grabby paw early. Maybe have regrets on that, but
no regrets.
No regrets.
This was long.
Some regrets.
Some regrets.
A few regrets.
Just a few.
A few regrets.
Yeah.
Just a few.
Just a couple.
All right, we'll stick a purple on there. And
oh no, I need to get a hat, but I don't have a pink one. Boo. Should have thought about that.
Boo earns.
Boo earns.
All right. I am ready. I had
Stripes
a much less successful turn
colors.
than last round.
What's that? Panda?
No, stripes can't be 3 colors. Stripes are just always A, B, A, B.
I guess I can mirror it. Can I mirror it? I could mirror it. Okay. Bloop. A bloop. That one's in it. Rando. Oh, rando goes in there. So I need green.
Yep.
Okay.
You get rid of this too.
I need mittens.
Yeah.
I need doubles. I need to get to knitting is what I need to do.
Why am I not working on any hats? I have to.
Well, you don't have the yarn color
I
to get
snag
the
a bunch
pattern.
of the pink.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
She took all your pink.
Yeah, you need pink. You
I
could
could.
use your grabby paw to get the pink.
It wasn't my faulty planning. It was
No, it was not your faulty planning.
Designer interference.
Designer interference.
Maybe. All right, everyone good?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
so we moved
the
that
first player marker. Yep, Panda, you get some more buttons.
I do.
I can work on refilling the things.
Ooh,
Oh, this guy goes. This gets chucked, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're not going to use it, yeah, you throw it out.
Yeah, because your knitting needles are full. Now, in real life, y'all,
you could have put it down, right?
Yeah, I could have.
This is true.
Knitters have more than 2 sets of needles. Just in real life. Just in real life. Yeah.
And they have so much yarn. They just have a fortress of yarn.
Yes.
All right. So you get to start us off by picking one of the 4 yarn tiles from the middle and putting it somewhere.
Oh my gosh! There's no light blue. There's no cyan.
Well, you can put one. There's one in the middle.
But I'm talking about like the offer, the rondelle. There's like.
Oh yeah.
So I guess I got to do that.
But
I'll just put one
there. Yeah, you can put it here or here because you are going there.
I can put it here so
you
I
want
can
to think about what
there.
side it's gonna be on, right? So if you put it there, it'll be on a purl.
Oh yeah.
But I think you need a knit.
I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have when you replace it, you have to flip it to the side of the tile you replace. Oh.
Yeah, because that goes on your not on your basket.
Yeah, and then you gotta throw out one of those.
Oh well, I feel like I need pink. I need one pink, so I'll leave one pink there. That goes.
There's a lot of yellow around.
That's a heartbreaker, though. I also need the yellow.
You do need the yellow, but there's more yellows around.
There's a lot of yellow.
That's true.
But you go first.
Yep, you're going first. No one's gonna block you. Yep.
Yay! Yep. And then I'll take this. Should I take the pink one? Well, no, I'm gonna take... There's only one.
Yeah,
this was the plan.
You
had a plan.
Stick to the plan, John.
Stick to the plan. Hello, Truth Eternal. Welcome in.
I'm like a cat. Like I just see something, I chase it.
Yeah, you're like, ooh, but this color.
Oh, I can't get there.
All right, Panda.
I know, I can't get there. Oh, and there's no cyan. Oh my goodness.
You still have a grabby paw, so.
I need a dark blue. That's true. I need a dark blue or green. Do I just steal that green? Oh, I do need a green. But I can't. Wait, I am or gray. I can't. Oh, don't look at the green. Don't look at the green.
Don't worry. I'm not looking at the green.
Yeah,
I can promise you.
Let's get this dark
green.
Okay.
All right. I am going to. Ooh, that's a great question.
Fire Spray, welcome, friend.
Yo.
I'm gonna go here.
Yeah.
And I am gonna take
this for a scarf. I mean, oh yeah, there's a lot of yellows.
Yep.
Truth Eternal has a good question. What is your favorite knitting, quilting, sewing based game? That's hard. This one's really fun.
I was gonna say this one.
Yeah.
But that's not just snagged it. This one.
This one.
Yeah, I mean, I think quilting is the most common of the themes, right? So there's like patchwork and calico. And I'm sure there are some other quilting games. I haven't played patchwork in a long time, so I think I'm gonna have to say calico because it's been a while since I've played patchwork, and it has not been a while since I played calico.
That makes sense. Man, yeah. Those are good games. Patchwork, Calico, this one, Arch Ravels. Oh, you and I are going to fight for those yellows? Don't fight me.
Oh yeah.
Don't fight me.
Oh, I'm just working my way around. I need some yellow, I need some pink, I need some, whatever.
Yeah.
I just need stuff.
You just need stuff.
That's right, I need pink. I should get a pink. My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Truth Eternal? What's your favorite you in chat, what's your favorite
That's a great
knitting,
question.
sewing, quilting game? Oh, we gotta get this green. I need this green. Ruel Gabula, who's also playing this game, is raiding. Welcome in, Ruel.
Yo!
Did you win? Did you win? Calico, yes, Calico is a great one. Back to you, John. Yes.
Thank you. Let's see. Ooh. I don't like either one of those colors, so I'll take the yellow. I could probably use the yellow.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, you need a yellow-blue one for that button. Anne says, since I don't have knitting circle yet, it has to be our travels.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Emily?
Oh, I said, what are you gonna do? Because it better not be taking that yellow tile.
Now I kind of feel like I need to take the yellow tile. Okay. I'm gonna grab you. And then I need that for that. Now, technically, I could do either, but since someone says they need a yellow tile,
there it is. There it is. Panda shark coming up. Let's go.
All right. Okay. What am I making here? I'm trying to make. Is that a symmetrical? All right. I'll try to make a symmetrical.
I need a solid
so we're gonna
yellow something.
Hop over here and grab a blue.
Oh.
All right. Fine. Fine.
Panda's ruminating about games on this channel. Yes. Truth Eternal has, what's your favorite Flatout game? Oh, I have to say Cascadia. Oh, we didn't even look at these. I did not keep these in mind.
Yeah.
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 Oh, you're thinking about the ones at the top?
The goals, yeah.
Yep. I'm working on them. That's why I got
mismatch socks.
Yes.
Alright, so I get a random tile.
So now we're gonna go through our crafting phase, right? Crafting phase now. Okay. So, oh no, I need to discard one for that. And then,
I get a grabby paw.
Oh, I need a grabby paw that, yeah. Got a grabby paw.
Great. Grabby paw.
Grabby paw.
Alright.
I should do that. So how many do we pull for the grabby paw?
Just take a bunch.
For the grabby paw, just take, like 6, 10, whatever it is, and just keep pulling until you get the color you're looking for.
Alright, take 80.
I don't think there's 80. Anne says I played Calico more than Cascadia, but I really like both. Yes.
That goes in your basket, right?
Yes. So you can flip
it goes right to your basket.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Look at my beautiful science scarf. It's long.
Oh, look at that solid
That's
scarf.
awesome.
That's solid. That's solid, man. That's solid. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I'm gonna have to discard one because I gotta flip this over to be. Wait, no, that was wrong. Right. Oh no, come back.
Truth Eternal wants to know if grabby paw is the official term.
Grabby paw is the official term. In the rulebook, it is a grabby paw.
Oh no, I did. I still need to. I forgot. I need to discard this to flip this green over to the right side, roll side. Unfortunately.
At this point in the game or around, do we draw new? Oh, we don't draw new ones yet because they're still.
Right? Yep. You knew what? New buttons.
New garments.
You can discard.
You can spend at any point to draw a new one. Yeah. I don't want to make another symmetrical thing.
I got a yellow.
Annoyed. Okay. I'm frustrated. It's fine. Sure. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna make another symmetrical one and put these in my basket. All right. I'm done crafting for right now.
I have a symmetrical, but I don't have a color block. But I do. Nope, that doesn't work. This does work. Oh man, I didn't get anything that I needed. Okay. I do need 2 of the same thing. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's get some mittens. Oh, but I do need... Oh, I need socks. Socks. Come on, give me the other one. It's not gonna give me the other one. We're gonna do it this way. Okay. For full garment, ooh, I do have some full garments.
You do.
Let's do. Yeah, it is a very, very lovely and cute game. I'm not doing the goal of 2 of each though. That's okay. Do I? No, because I don't have the right colors. Dang damn it. Dang damn it, game. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so now we're doing end of the round. Wait, no, I have 1
yarns.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Yeah. Oh, this is hard. Okay, wait, but I could do the one that says that we need 4 pattern. Oh no, that's these pattern types, not the actual like garment.
Yeah, you have 2 symmetrical, just like me. Yeah.
Just like you. I think we do need to go for some socks, and I do have one of these, and I don't need that color yet, so I'll go for a sock.
There you go.
Put some socks on my needles. I feel like socks are the hardest ones to knit. I thought mittens were, but
you can pull a second one if you want.
That's true.
A second one to
I forget that. Let's see. This one, 2 times 1 point for every 2.
So 1 purple tiles that you have.
Oh, that's
that's the pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is you just grab one. No, it's fine.
This is just grab a free tile. Yeah.
Yeah. Do that. Nope, you're not gonna suck it in. There you go. Okay. So now this moves.
Yep, back to you. And you get new buttons, I get new buttons.
Sophie in the chat wants to know if you can add a button to an already completed garment during a later turn. Or only during.
Your buttons have to be added while you're completing it.
Yeah. By the way, welcome, Sophie. Thank you, DJ Sombrero, for the 100 biddies. Greetings, Amanda. How you doing?
Nice.
Yep. My analog sound effects, apparently.
Oh no! I managed to drop a tile like on edge. That was weird.
Oh, you
Whoa.
have. I feel like we gotta drop it on a kitty's head.
Day.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We gotta drop it on a kitty's head.
Or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, physics, y'all. Physics. Awesome. And then this is your needles. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. We are playing Knitting Circle, designed by the lovely Emily Vincent, with us right now. But yeah, this is very fun. It's so cute. I'm very much enjoying this.
It is very cute, yeah.
Can I move you? I'm gonna move you over.
Yeah, just don't lose your buttons.
Don't lose the buttons, y'all. Don't lose the buttons.
All right, and I think you are.
I am the start.
Right?
I am. Let's
see. You get the center bowl there.
Yeah, there's a lot of greens, y'all. Why is there so much greens?
There is.
And I do need something solid yellow. Our pair of socks don't have to be matching yellow, right? So I could.
Nope. They just have to be different patterns, right? So if you did like one. Yeah.
We're gonna discard that. We're gonna make this. Now I have to flip this over because that was a pearl.
Yep.
And yeah. Oh my god, it's Emily Vincent! Hey, yes, Stoic Hamster, welcome in.
Oh, hey Clarence!
Hey Clarence. Sophie says, happy to be here, back to Knitting Circle the minute it was released on Kickstarter. Could not wait any longer. That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay. I am Earl Grey. Earl Grey's gonna go 1, hop, hop, 2, and Earl Grey. Oh wait, this should have been in my basket. Is going to take this one. Yes.
All right.
Emily is Calico, the orange kitty.
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna do this and grab a pink.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight's gonna hop over here.
Hop.
Hippity hop.
So much
and
hopping.
Then take a yellow.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're hopping cats. Yep.
Hopping
oh my
cats.
goodness. You're taking my yellows, John.
You're taking my yellow. You did it first.
You're taking my yellows, John.
Does this mean there's not going to be any yellow for me, and I should have taken a yellow?
That's right. Because like I gotta
go here. All right.
Okay, that's the last yellow I'm taking, and that's the last yellow on the board.
Yeah, the last yellow that is being. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. That's right. I have a grabby paw. I don't need it.
Oh, you got a grabby paw.
That's true.
I have a grabby paw.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. How do I make this work? So I need 2 pinks, a yellow, and a purple. Okay, and I have that. Okay, so I need to make a new plan for another garment. And what do I have? I could get... Well, I can't get long johns because Earl Grey is sitting on the only cyan out there.
With the butt up.
With the butt. Yeah. So, and I can't quite get to... So I'm getting purple or green. Alright, I'm going to go here and I'm going to get a purple. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
John, now you have so many options.
So many options, but I think maybe I'll do...
Purple. Are you going to continue? Yeah. Okay. Looking at my buttons, I know we need socks. I gotta look at these. I know we need socks. I need some way to do stripes. That's not gonna happen. The stripes can only be 2 colors. Oh, you already said that, yes. Right?
Yes. Stripes are only 2 colors.
Technically, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I need. Okay, so I might as well get a sock pattern, or should I get... No, I need something longer than socks. I need... Yeah, I think... Oh, there's no yellows, dang it. There's no yellows.
There's no yellows. You took
have
all the yellows. You have so many yellows. There are no yellows because you have them.
Because I have them all. Yes, that's true. I do need stripes. Or a color block. Oh yeah, let's get some... Maybe I'll get a mitten. We'll get a mitten.
I was gonna get that blue. Okay. Fine. It's fine. I'm gonna get more pink.
You can get the blue over here.
I love pink. I know, I'm hoping, unless one of you parks on it, your little cat, your little cat butt sitting on my yarn.
Oh, but you just blocked... You just took John's pink that he needs.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's alright.
Well, I also need to make a hat, but
that's true.
For different reasons.
For different reasons. Okay. So for my last trick, I can get a green or a purple. Either works, really. Y'all don't really need anything. And do I need a specific... Oh yeah, I need socks, right? Yeah, socks. Is that a purple? That's a purple for socks, right? Not a...
Yeah, purple. Yeah. Not a magenta.
Not a magenta. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah. Cat butts do like yarn.
Right.
That's true, Anne. That's true.
All right. So now we are all knitting together.
Wait, no, you need... Don't you have to draw your last...
Oh, I need one more. You're right.
And so does John.
I have to get my last thing. Oh, you're right. How did I thought I had everything I needed. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right. Ooh. That cyan is available.
That is.
I'm going to go over there and contemplate making long johns. Contemplate my life choices.
Long johns versus short johns.
Yes.
Let's see. I guess I'll take... Well, the purple's a good choice, I guess.
And it's funny that we are playing with a John.
We are. You're playing with a regular size
John. A regular size John.
Not long.
Not long, not short.
Now we're knitting.
Now we're crafting.
Now
we're knitting.
Let's flip that guy over.
Alright, should I do purple or yellow? I could do color block if I do yellow, but I'm still missing one yellow. Try to do that color block.
I just drew all these yellows.
I get a free...
This one.
But, ooh, purple.
Ooh, that's exciting. I pulled my random tile was exactly what I needed, which was exciting. That was an exciting moment that I just had. I pull another random tile.
I did steal another yellow from the bag, so
I also got a yellow from the bag.
No,
I feel like
everyone got a yellow from the
bag.
I got a purple.
Yellow in the bag.
I got a rock. There was a rock in there.
No.
Oh, man. So in order to flip them over, what do we need to do? We need to get rid of another.
You discard a different tile.
A different yarn.
Oh, this one's fine. Okay. That works.
Yeah.
All right.
One more yellow for a color block.
Nice.
I guess we could do this one all purple. Purple solid hat would be good.
I'm definitely gonna make another hat. Like, I just don't see why I wouldn't, because it's 3 points for making a hat. I guess I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that sock situation because.
Oh boy, I need a yellow.
Make socks, apparently.
Yeah.
I get to pull from the bag, so everyone please pray for a yellow. No, it's a pink.
We took it. We took it.
Color.
It is. I just need yellow though. I'll trade.
Oh, do I want 3 points for that, or do I want another grabby paw? I'm so tempted by the grabby paws.
Grabby paws are great. I love them. They're so handy.
Like 3 points at the end of the game is not bad.
Yeah.
Especially as we're nearing the end of the game, right?
If you don't use your grabby paws, there are 3 points at the end of the game.
Oh no, sorry. No, I'm looking at 2 cards where one is a grabby paw and one is 3 points at the end of the game, and I'm like, what should I do? What should I do?
Oh,
my choices are.
We only have 2 more rounds. Oh no.
I know. Yeah, I know. Oh, as much as it pains me, I'm gonna let go of the grabby paw idea. And then I'm also gonna get 2 long johns over here, and look at them. I feel like starting long johns at this point in the game is just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't have any color blocks, so I'm not gonna do that one. All right, so get rid of this. And now I'm down to 2. Okay. And I gotta put my needles on them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I can't have more than 2 working at the same time. Got it.
Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. I've made my choices.
You've made choices?
Yep.
Okay. You have a lot of buttons. About them. Oh my goodness, you have a lot of buttons.
Wow.
Got my buttons
I
down.
know.
You've played this before.
Maybe. Wow. I'm a knitting hustler.
Yeah, you are a knitting hustler.
I knew it.
We have a shark in the water.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh my god, another long john? My gosh. All right, well, I'm not getting the 5 garment buttons.
I am not either.
Yeah. All right, I got my buttons back. Cool. I'll just keep doing this.
There is some yellow on the board.
There is. What am I trying to do? There's no dark blue, so that's...
Isn't this a dark blue right here?
I know, there's just one. I just need to get it in once. All right, so I guess I'm making another
symmetrical. You don't have... Yeah, but someone else grab it before you. Yeah. So do you want to...
I'll put a purple out, because I don't know what I'd do with green right now. So I'm going to take this purple, and I'm going to put it... Where am I? I'm over there.
Get rid of one of these?
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this green.
Oh.
Yeah. And then... What the hey? I guess I'll go...
Hey.
Alright. That's me.
Yay, I go. I'll get this yellow.
Yeah. Boo.
Yay.
I need stripes and color blocking. And okay. Oh yeah, you're fine. You don't need any more. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Ugh, what do I do? Okay, so I'm gonna go for this.
Alright. I'm gonna go over here and get this dark blue.
You were just waiting. You were just like, I need that.
It.
Don't take it. Don't take it.
I need it.
You need it.
Yeah. I got a button. A button with that color. Oh, we have some nice, very coordinated situation happening over here with the orange or the yellow and the purple.
Yeah.
It's my Lakers collection.
Yeah. You could just wear it all together.
Yeah.
Yes. One mitten. Let's see. A nice sweater and a hat. Well, the hat's half finished. Let's see what John's gonna do though.
Oh, is it my turn? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hop over here. Oh man. I don't need any of this.
Oh, that's me.
That's
me.
That's not you.
1, 2. I'll go here. This one.
Oof.
Right.
Wait, it's my turn. Don't skip me, Emily. Don't.
It's your turn. Oh,
it's me turn.
Okay, great. It's great. No. It's fine. That's good because I want what you're sitting on.
Okay,
I want that yellow.
No, I don't want you to take the yellow.
That works for me because I need another blue.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Now I have to change my. I only could get 2 more. Oh, I guess I could do that. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. It's okay. So it's magenta
or
pearl or magenta pearl. I'm gonna go over here.
Hello,
go as far as I
shark.
can.
Yeah.
A lone shark is here. Hello,
lone shark.
Hi.
She just started crocheting. I love that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I saw she's making little little stuffed little cute guys.
Yeah.
Didn't you make a like an octopus or something?
Yes, she did. I think she did.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness you left me that green. Oh, yes.
All right. Knitting.
Yeah.
Knowing that this is the penultimate round.
It's the penultimate round, everybody. Oh, this is terrible.
Do.
I'm about to make an ugly hat.
Oh no!
Oh, you're going with ugly?
Oh no!
Oh,
oh no! I can't. Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna do this.
I
just grabbed 2 tiles.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait.
And then
I can color block with 2 colors.
Yeah, but just 2 colors. They just all of the same color have to be touching each other.
Yeah.
It's ugly, but it's mine. I got a button on it.
Oh.
Where are the ugly buttons?
Grab yourself it. They're up here above. Yep, in that bag.
Yep, you get a little red kitty. Red ugly.
And then I do get a grabby paw.
Grabby paw.
Grabby paw.
Random. Yes, I got a blue random tile. I love that. And so I'm gonna do blue, and then I'm gonna do blue, and then I'm gonna use a grabby paw to get another blue.
Oh, it's also a hat though, so I put the hat button on it.
There's my blue.
Don't want to start a sweater right
now. Get another hat.
So that I can get my grabby paw back. Finish this guy. Got blue. Color block. He is a long john. I love it. And then put that down there. Cool.
try a set of socks. In real life, I'll never be able to do a set of socks, but we'll try it this way.
Well, the heel is hard. I mean, you could probably do like a tube sock, but I don't know if anyone actually wants to wear a tube sock.
This one would be 2 points anyways. And this one's 2 points. So it might just have to be short socks because I'm running out of time, y'all.
Ankle socks. We're going to go very like millennial on this.
No show socks.
Yeah. Yeah.
No show socks. That's funny.
Okay.
Well, that's
These
is
are
this
not
a grabby
knee-highs.
paw or wild?
Okay. Wait, oh, John's not done yet.
Which one?
The last piece I put here.
That's a grabby paw. Yeah.
Thank you. That one's done.
Nice.
That's a block.
Throw some buttons on there.
Block. Oh, not this. Boo.
It's a game of yellow and pink, y'all.
Got
a lot of that.
Oh my goodness, it really is.
Oh, and some cyan. That's exciting.
Anne says, I cannot knit socks unless someone has a super fat, large feet binder. Now you're knitting stockings. You're knitting like Christmas stockings.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man. Now I get that button. Of course now I get that button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can refill your buttons too.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, that's
I was just sitting here lamenting my choices. But that's more useful. Dang
well,
it.
John, you are the start player.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Where do you want to switch that green out for?
I don't want it anywhere near me.
Then put it where you are. If you put it where you are.
Yeah, put it underneath your cat, and then one of us will have to deal with it most likely.
Underneath your butt. Your kitty butt.
Under my butt. There's a lot of pink. I'll get rid of this pink.
No, leave the pink.
All right, I'll do the purple. I'll do the purple.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. It's like the opposite of a hate draft. I appreciate that.
It was a helpful draft.
It was a help draft.
Yeah.
Anne says that's even more comical. Christmas stocking turned out tiny. For just
all right,
tiny.
cool.
Yes.
So. Oh wow, I need yellow and oh man, those buttons are the worst. I'll just go here. So I might be able to get more of these.
Okay, let me see. Yeah. Here, get this.
I'm gonna go here and grab this cyan.
You and me.
Are we fighting for the cyan?
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm coming for it.
3, 4, 5. Okay, so if I start. Okay.
Uh-oh, just mathing it out.
Well.
Don't do it.
It'll be fine.
All right, I'm gonna go here.
Emily!
I got too aggressive. I got aggressive. I did an aggressive cat maneuver.
She tries to skip me, y'all. She tries to skip me.
I did. I'm just excited.
Excited. Excited to knit. I just need 3. If I did... Oh, no, I need more than... Well, I will be getting randos. I'll be getting randos. It's fine. Oh, I want more. I want to pick up all this other yarn. We'll go here.
All right, making sure I'm not being too aggressive. But I'm going.
Oh, that's nice. We were very nice on the last round.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
let me see. Hold on, John. That is a color block. You don't have an ugly hat. You have
you
have a
don't have
color
to put
block.
an ugly button. It
Yeah.
is a
It
color
is?
block.
Oh,
Yeah.
Color
okay.
block.
It is. Yeah.
Thank
We
you,
call it
Sophie.
beautiful.
It's
Yeah,
something,
Yeah.
beautiful.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
judge your own stuff so harshly, John. Okay, just
I
saying.
needed to hear that.
Oh, are we
you have-
knitting? Is it time
Yeah.
for our
I think
final
it
It
is,
is
yeah.
what-
Okay.
You have
Thank-
these. These should
Yeah.
go here.
These little spots. Because you can only have
Yeah.
3 grabby paws at a
Oh,
time.
gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
Color block. Color block. Do, color block. Alright, what am I going to get as my rando? Rando. Oh gosh, more cyan. Okay, great. Love that.
Let's see the rando. Ugh, it's not the one I want.
Alright, I'm going to do an absolutely nuts thing here.
Oh no!
Okay. I'm going to start another garment.
What?
I might just need ugly socks, y'all. That's gonna happen. We're gonna have some ugly socks. Just saying, y'all.
Oh, I don't have any mittens. Okay, it's fine. All right. I don't know if this was a smart choice.
Oh no!
Like points wise, I'm sure I could math out if that was a good idea, but
But I don't. Oh, I need
Here
one
we
more
go,
piece
here we
of
go,
yarn
here
in
we
order to
go.
flip it. Oh. Oh,
Alright.
this is sad. This is so sad, y'all.
All right, I'm spending all of my
I can
grabby
flip it. I can
paws.
flip it. I can flip it. Oh, not that.
I'm spending all of my grabby paws to try to get 2 cyans, and then hope that I randomly pull a cyan
Wait,
as my last random draw.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'm making an ugly thing, and my gamble will not have paid off.
Hello, Fantastic Factories. It's Joseph. Late to the party, but turning in for the short bit. Yes, you're turning in for the final round. Where Emily's gonna kick our booties, as she does.
How about that?
She does.
I've got a 1 in 6 chance of this being amazing.
Do it.
right
Do it. Let's do it, Emily.
No,
Oh.
I got a green.
No.
So now I do have an ugly button. That is
I
need
need an ugly one too, because that's an ugly sock. It's a half finished ugly sock.
Half finished. Where's the purple? There's the purple.
But I do have stripes for this one, and it is a sock. I don't have the colors. Nope. Just needed.
Come on, blue. No, purple. Dang it.
I say, if you pulled the cyan randomly, I was gonna be like, oh no.
How much are for the ugly sweater? Or sorry, the ugly whatever?
-3.
It's -3, y'all. -3.
That is an ugly hat, unfortunately for you.
Yeah, it's a wash. But I will get the
Yeah.
points for the bottom thing there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Couple points.
Yep. Joseph, Emily has played this a few times, and it's me and John's first time, so. Welcome in, Foglight! This game looks so fun at Gen Con. I want it. Bring it to me! Back it. Back it now!
Making it happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Is everyone got their stuff down?
Did you get your buttons down, John?
Okay.
Wait, John needs buttons.
Get those buttons
solid.
down.
It's a hat.
It's a hat. Oops.
Hmm?
Anything on here?
Oh, no.
No. That one's just...
Oh,
it
it's
exists.
not stripies.
That's about it.
Oh, did you get your... Where's your kitty for that ugly...
Oh, yeah.
That ugly one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with Emily, and let's have her do her score.
Yeah. And we've got our nice little score pad up here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our buttons. So you just want to go across your buttons and add them all up. So it's...
Can I unlock this?
10, 11, 12, 13.
You know, okay. Oh, there. Nope.
All right. So I've got 28 on
Wowzers.
button.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, so let me count mine. So -3, which not.
Oh right, I have 20. We're gonna do the -3 later. There's a line for that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
10, 4, 14, 16. I only have 18.
18 on
for
buttons.
me.
And you are Earl Grey.
I'm Earl Grey. Wow, look.
Okay.
She's almost
I have
double it.
16.
Okay.
16. All right. Okay, so then we want to look at just the lengths of your garments. So go across to the longest length and add up those points.
Okay.
So like I've got 3 plus 3 is 6. 15, 21, 33. Is that right? Yeah.
27. Yeah, 28. I have 28.
I have 30.
Nice.
Okay. I have 33.
What?
Yeah, you said you have 30, John?
Yeah.
Yes.
For you.
Ah,
Great.
I'm losing
Love it.
bad.
All right,
Next.
so now go and look at the things at the bottom of your garments and calculate out those points. So like I've got 1 point per garment with 3 buttons. I have 3 garments that have 3 buttons, so I got 3 points for that, right?
Gotcha.
11. 13. Plus, I have 15. Fantastic Factory says Earl Grey Cat Meeple is the best. Thank you.
3, 6, 10, 13.
13 for John. Let's see if Emily goes into the 20s. Yep.
I think I
I
have
knew
22.
it. I knew it.
Nice.
I think. Let me check. So I had 3 points per hat, and I made 3 hats, which was really the
9 points.
kicker there. Yeah.
9, and then plus 4 for garment giants.
Yeah, plus and so that's 13 plus 3 is 16, plus another 3 is 19, plus another 3 is 21. Because I have 3 garments with 3 buttons. This one, that one.
Wait, did I do that wrong? Let me see. I have 2 per full. I have 1,
This is the hardest one to calculate. Yeah.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. Oh, I forgot my 2 of the greens. So that's 1, 2, 3. I have 3 more points, I think.
Okay. Excellent.
All
right.
Yeah.
And then
we each get -3.
Then
right? We all have an ugly something.
We all have an ugly. And then did anybody hit any of the request cards? I didn't.
Oh,
I don't think I made any of them. I don't think I have all the colors. Do I have 3 of all the colors?
I don't have a color block.
I definitely don't have that.
Yellow.
3 of all
green.
Socks.
2.
Oh, wait. I had an extra gravity paw on the table that I missed. I think I have 3 tiles of all. Let's see. I have 3 dark blues. I have 3 purples.
Oh, I'm missing 1 dark purple.
3 magentas. I have 3 yellows. I have 3 greens, and I have 3 cyans. So I left a gravity paw on the table, which I could have had even more points then because I wouldn't have had to make this ugly garment. It's fine. It's fine.
You're gonna win anyways. You're gonna win anyways. So you got.
So I get 5 from that one.
Okay. I have 2
Did anyone
socks.
have 2 socks?
No.
Wait, they said
but
no,
patterns.
but they're not the same length. Dang it.
Oh. Yep.
Because that I would lose 2 points.
No, you
but I would
gain...
gain...
Oh yeah, they're not the same length. Yep.
I would lose 2 points, but I would gain 3 points. That would just be 1 point difference.
Yeah, but they're not the same length. So
nope.
Did anyone make 5 garments that had a garment button on them? I didn't manage to do that.
No.
Nope.
I have 4. I was close, but I was not going to make another pair of long johns. Yeah, close.
It's gonna be a long winter.
Right?
I don't know. You might need them.
Yeah, and then all 4 patterns.
No, I'm missing color
stripes. Yeah.
So you have
all right,
solid.
so I got,
you have color.
I got 5 from all the colors.
Yes, I gave that to you.
Yeah. And then I can't do this math in my head.
I'll do my math. I'll do the math. Let me see.
Do the math.
40. This is 4056 for here. This is the exciting part, y'all. Can I do 56? Okay, and then for me, 24, 21, 2, 4, 5, 61. 1. Just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. One more. Oh, okay. And then for Emily, that is 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, 80. 80 exactly.
Did you count to 5?
Oh, nope, 85.
I think it's 85. Yeah.
John, she didn't need any more points. No, just kidding.
I know, but
80. Gotta give her
I didn't think I was doing that well. But I will say, playing with the development team, Sean from Flatout, I think has won every game that we've played together. So.
Yeah. The sum on the card looks like cat ears.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that is true.
It's like sideways.
It is sideways cat ears. Yes. So that is a knitting circle. It is so cute. Yeah, that was easy to learn. Fun to play. Very puzzly. What did you think, John?
I honestly adored the game. It's really cute. Like you said, it's accessible. I love the jumping cats jumping around each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then just puzzling it out, what you're trying to do with what you're given to start off with, is a great little puzzle. Yeah, I think this one's a winner. It's going to feel real at home next to my other Flatout AEG collaborations on the shelf. So good one, Emily.
Yes.
Yay! Glad to hear that.
It plays up to 4, right?
It plays up to 4, and it's got a solo mode, and then the solo mode has a bunch of the things that like Calico and Cascadia has, where all the objectives and the different sort of missions that you can do. So there's just like a million different scores to try and beat, and like little break the rules sometimes, like can you play with no grabby paws, and stuff like that, and still get a score of 70, 80, whatever it is, right? So there's just all sorts of great content for the solo mode.
That's fun. What's the 4th cat? Who's the 4th cat?
The 4th cat, I believe, is Snowball, who is a little white kitty. And if you actually take a close look at those little bios of the cats, right? So Earl Grey, as a feisty youngin', Earl Grey likes to leave their mark on every garment their human knits by rolling around and making biscuits. They're also a featured contributor in their Humans Weekly column in the Prairie Courier, which is part of Fit to Print. Right, so there's little fun stuff in those bios too.
Oh, that's so cool. I was trying to see if I can find Snowball, because hidden within the Kickstarter information is all the bios of the little kitties. Oh, here it is. Snowball, a cat of sophistication. Oh, that's a mistake. A snowball, not snowflake. Knows the best place
It was
to sleep.
Snowflake for a while, and then we renamed to Snowball, yeah.
There you go. They know the best place to sleep on a freshly knit mohair scarf. While not inspecting knitted things, Snowball particularly enjoys the view from the bay window, which provides a stunning panorama of the Cascadia Mountains with wildlife aplenty. There you go, the little hint to Cascadia, everybody. Oh man, yes, little Easter eggs, love it. Yes, Fantastic Factories can also be used with Calico. Yes, it can. We did talk about that, which is really kind of cool. Where, here you go, you can use that, the rondelle, to draft your tiles instead of the normal way for the Calico expansion. So that's really cool. That is really, really cool. But yeah, this is fun. I really enjoyed this game. I think it's perfect in line with the other Flatout games of, Calico and Cascadia. And it's definitely one of those cozy puzzle games that I love so much. So yeah, great job, Emily. Love it. Great job, Flatout.
Thank you.
We're gonna go over here and chit chat about what we're doing next. Do you have another stream coming up, Emily?
I don't have. I know there's at least one scheduled, but I'm not quite sure when it is. So I don't have a stream scheduled. I think there's someone's playing the game tonight though. Let me look up that information. Molly posted it on Instagram, and I don't have that at my fingertips. But I'm not going to be on a stream yet for a while.
Are you going to PAX Unplugged?
Yes, I will be at PAX Unplugged. I'll be hanging out at the Flatout booth. I'll also be in the Unpub room. And Pirates of the High Teas will be somewhere on the floor. I'm still working on where that might be. But you'll be able to check out Pirates of the High Teas as well at PAX Unplugged.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Can't wait to check that out. So if you're going to... Oh, yeah. We also have to do Anne's Panda Boogie. Thank you so much for the reminder. Let's get John to talk about his streams. What are you doing next, John?
All right, so on Saturday, me and Lorena are going to celebrate our 3rd anniversary of Cribbage and More. That's our weekly live stream where we play Cribbage, followed by another game right afterwards. Cribbage is a very cozy game, which is coming back to what we're talking about, cozy games. But we're going to be celebrating our 3rd anniversary, streaming together. So that's going to be fun. We're going to be playing Cribbage and Tate Wu's latest game that's on Kickstarter right now, Sudoku Summer Festival.
Yep.
And that's going to be the wrap of my week. And check me out on all the other things like the 5x and my YouTube channel and all that.
That's awesome. Flatout Games is in the house, or in the chat. Tantrum House will be doing a stream tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Go check that out. And they will be lining up other streams over the campaign. Stay tuned. I mean, y'all have knocked it out of the park, so you're just coasting now. You're just coasting. So that's awesome. Kima says, I don't know, John. It gets pretty competitive in cribbage.
That's true.
I mean, they're skunking. They're skunking.
I mean, I go in with the notion that I'm gonna lose, so I'm good.
At least to Lorena.
Yeah, for sure.
Your partner. Let's do a quick Panda Boogie for Anne, and then we'll raid on out. Everybody, we're going to Panda Boogie, doo-doo, Panda Boogie, doo-doo, Panda Boogie, with all the cozy games from Flatout Games. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Yeah, thank you, everybody. As you can see, I am going to first set up the raid. We're going to raid into Time Ruler. I do believe that's the only board game stream that I see that's live right now in English. So Timey is lovely. Time Ruler. Unless y'all have a different one. And then for me, on Friday, tomorrow, on the Panda and Phantom show, Anna Maria and Emma Larkins, the designer of Epilogue, is going to join us to play Epilogue, because that Kickstarter is also on. And then on Saturday, I will be on Jackie Fox's YouTube hosting her AMA about board games, since she put out Rock Hard 1977. And then on Sunday, I'll be doing Buttons and Bugs, Gloomhaven, Buttons and Bugs, solo. So that's gonna be fun. Thank you, Fantastic Factories, for saying that. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and raid on out. Thank you to all the new followers. Thank you to DJ Sombrero for the bits. Thank you to Paula and Ambi for the raid. Any last words from my guests?
Cats.
This was great. Thank you. Yeah, cats for the win.
Back the Kickstarter. You want the expansion, y'all. You want it. So go back it. Follow Emily on Instagram. You can also find her on Blue Sky. So go check that out and keep an eye out for her next game, especially if you're going to be at PAX Unplugged. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. This has been such a great time. I'm glad Knitting Circle meet and exceeded all my expectations. I'm so happy it is coming out soon. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.
Bye.